The Minnesota Timberwolves have had a variety of both young, talented players as well as more experienced stars play for their franchise in recent years. However, despite the good amount of talent that they have had and the seemingly good job that they have done drafting young rookies, the Minnesota Timberwolves continue to be one of the worst teams in the NBA year after year after year. So in today's video, we'll talk about the Timberwolves, their talented young players that they have had, and why they can't seem to put it all together and be a successful team. Let's get right into it. If you have not already, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel right this moment. It goes a long way in showing your support and it just helps my channel grow. But anyways, getting right into things, if you want to look at how bad the Timberwolves have been in the past decade, you have to look no further than their playoff appearance record. They have only made the playoffs once in the past 10 years, and in the 1 year that they did make it to the playoffs, they did not make it out the first round. So they have not won a single playoff series in the past 10 years, and actually the only time in franchise history that the Timberwolves have even gotten out of the first round was in 2004. So obviously the Timberwolves have been bad pretty much since their founding in 1989. They have had almost no types of success in the playoffs, and like I mentioned before, this is not due to the players that they had. In my opinion, they have wasted both the time and the talent of many star players. They had Kevin Garnett, they had Kevin Love, they had Andrew Wiggins, they had Zach LaVine, all guys who went on to do big things. Obviously Andrew Wiggins never really lived up to his full potential that he had coming into the league, but after leaving the Timberwolves, he has looked a lot better and been very productive and a key piece of the Golden State Warriors team. And currently they are wasting the time and talent of Karl Anthony Towns and D'Angelo Russell. So I'm hoping for a change, because now that they have Anthony Edwards, I do not want to see another young player's career go to waste. Obviously, the Wolves also had Jimmy Butler, and if you are an NBA fan, you know that Jimmy Butler's time in Minnesota was filled with drama. His exit was also filled with drama. He was constantly having problems with the team. He hated his time in Minnesota, but the one time that the Timberwolves did make the playoffs in the past 10 years was while Jimmy Butler was on their team. So even though it seemed like a lot of the problems were blamed on him, he was obviously not the guy. He was obviously not the issue to the team's lack of success on the court. In my opinion, the Timberwolves just have a tradition and a culture of losing, and obviously I don't work for the team, I'm not a part of the management, but if I had to guess, I would say that this is due to a lack of accountability with both players, coaches, management, whoever, just a lack of accountability in general within the franchise, a lack of leadership from, like I said, both the players, coaches, and management, and obviously just bad management and ownership in general. The guys making the decisions for the Timberwolves have done a very bad job despite the amount of talent that they have had. Like I mentioned before, they have obviously not done the things necessary to turn this franchise around, and I think that a huge culture change is going to be necessary for the Timberwolves to ever hope to be a successful, possibly even NBA title contending type of team. No matter how much talent comes to the organization, I don't think that the Timberwolves will have a lot of success unless they're able to completely turn their culture around and turn it into a tradition of winning instead of a tradition of losing and being mediocre like they have been for pretty much their entire existence, like I mentioned before. When you look at teams like the Knicks, who were bad for a long time, and all of a sudden this season have made a jump, the Knicks don't even have as much talent as the Timberwolves do, but they changed their coach, they added Tom Thibodeau, they changed their culture in general, they got players who want to work, who want to win, they changed the way they run things, and I think that that is similar to what the Timberwolves need to do. Even when you look at the team like the Suns, who are already not as bad as the Timberwolves, they were already kind of making that jump, but they added a veteran guy in CP3, they added a leader in the locker room, a guy who does change culture, a guy who brings a competitive spirit to the team. So in my opinion, they need to make this type of change. They need to bring in a guy who is going to change the way that they do things, the way that they run things, and the way that they look at the game in general. I think that the Timberwolves need to bring in a winner, whether it's a coach, a GM, a player, maybe all three. They need to bring in a guy who is going to do those things, or the guys who are already there need to take accountability. They need to step up and become leaders. They need to become winners themselves. Minnesota has so many young, talented players that I don't want to see go to waste. I don't want to see the first half of their careers, or maybe all of their careers, go to waste because they played in Minnesota. Obviously, they have all of these young, talented players because they were so bad and were able to get high draft picks. But I think that Minnesota can make a change, and I think that they need to. I think that this would be more drastic, but maybe this is what it takes. Trading Karl Anthony Towns, trading D'Lo, getting rid of those guys, not saying that they are the toxic ones, not saying that they are the ones to blame for the lack of success for the Timberwolves, because it has gone a lot deeper. It has gone a lot longer than just those guys being there, but they may need just a fresh start. I don't know if that's what it will take. Maybe not, but maybe the Timberwolves just need a fresh start. They have Anthony Edwards, they have Jaden McDaniels, they have other young players. Maybe they just need to do a complete rebuild. I don't know, but ultimately it will not matter unless the Timberwolves make a major culture change. Anyways, that is a video. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you think that the Timberwolves can salvage this current team and turn it into a winner. What do you think it will take for them to finally live up to the expectations that they have had, finally be able to use the talent and become a title contender? Let me know what you guys think. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.